Hello and welcome back to another video from Small Axe Music Productions. Today I'm doing something that people request for a very long time, and that's how to mix vocals in a reggae track. Right, so I have you guys covered here today. All right, anyway, let me explain something before I go into this tutorial. I am having problems with my Pro Tools 11. I have a late 2009 iMac, but somehow it's not really compatible, even though I've upgraded to Mavericks 10.9 like they told us to do. Still overloading CPU and quitting, taking a lot of memory and all of that. There's some bugs that's been plaguing people like me with a 2009 iMac late, right? I just got BFD3 as well, and I'm having the same issue, taking up all the memory 100% and just crash and wouldn't play. So I've turned to another way. I have to beat the system because I have to eat, right? Yeah, I have to eat. Yeah, man, I have to make a living. So anyway, I'm doing things a little different, but it works. So this is not my typical way. This is a run to kind of thing because I have having problem with Pro Tools 11, right? So I'll get to you see what I did later on in the video, but let's go right in. I have a pretty large session here, as you can see, right? My drums, my percussions, my guitar, bass, and other instruments, keyboard, synths, and all of that. And I have some backups here, harmony here, quite a few of them. All right, male, female. All right, so let's go into the song, the session here, and see what we can get started out. And pardon my son for the noise there. All right. Anyway, this is an artist, one of artists that I'm working with, Colin Butler. Right, you have this reggae single out. Please support him, guys. Right, I'm gonna put the link on this video where you could go and buy his music. Right, so if you like this tune, go ahead and buy it in iTunes or Amazon, even maybe on my website. So let's get right in and let you guys hear what I'm doing so far. Right, my bad. See exactly what I'm telling you about Pro Tools. This is the message. Pro Tools ran out of CPU power. Try deactivating or removing native plugins. AAE 9173. Again, if there's anybody who found a way to fix this bug, please hit me up. I would be very appreciative. Right? Alright, let's go.
Walk through that door. Come a little closer. Let me feel the beating of your heart. Stay with me forever and tell me you never part. No, come a little closer, and girl, I'll keep you ever near. Stay with me forever, girl, I'll take you there. For one moment, I thought love was gone. Walk through that.
All right, so that's what we're going to be working with right about now, right? So as you can hear, the backup harmonies, vocals. All right, so this is what I have here. By the way, let me just go ahead and unmute all these tracks, and we walk through. All right.
Come a little closer.
Right.
Stay with me forever. Come a little closer. Stay with me forever.
All right, so that's it dry, right? Now, as I was saying about the CPU trouble I'm having with Pro Tools, I like to do everything thing and fine tune everything separately on a track by itself, but Pro Tools just wouldn't allow me to do that, right? And I didn't want to print plugins on any audio file, right? So I found a way of working around it. What I did was group these here. I put these in a group, and then I send them through a bus, right? Here is it. I run all of them through. So as you can see, they are going through this auxiliary track here,
Come a little closer.
right? Okay, so what I did now, I basically just add EQ because I would have to add EQ, compressor, de-esser, and all of these. So I just send them through because the same person sang that line and those lines, and the tonality is pretty much the same. And I did double takes, so I just run all of them through here and did a group process, right? Apart from adding my EQs on each of these thing here, right? So what I did, I see this is how I set my EQ for this first vocal. Here, you could let me solo her.
Come a little closer.
All right, that's basically it.
Come a little closer.
All right, and it's the same EQ over here and this one, right?
Come a little closer.
All right. All right. So, and this one over here, yeah, that's the EQ.
Come a little closer.
All right. So, let me just go ahead and add them.
Come a little closer.
All right. This is the other one.
Come a little closer.
All right. So, same thing. EQ again.
Come a little closer.
All right. So all of them I just did.
Stay with me forever.
I just did the EQ and all of these.
Come a little closer. Stay with me forever.
All right. So that's what I did. Then I came over here and the thing here, this bus here, right? And I add this EQ here and just lift the ear somewhere around like 7K, right? Somewhere in that region, and put some ear in everything. This is what we have.
Come a little closer.
Right, so it's putting more life to it, right? Then I use this sweet plugin here. This vitamin plugin. I spread the top of it. You could see, I spread the top of it and pretty much leave everything else. Right, I just spread the top and the ear a little bit. Right, put it wide, right? So, and I lifted the high end, I did a dip there, right? So let's have a listen.
Come a little closer.
All right.
Stay with me forever.
All right. So that's it. And then I use this 670 to compress everything, and that's very quick release there, right? And you can see where my threshold is, right? So just typical vocals comp. You could have a listen.
Come a little closer. Stay with me forever.
All right, then I add some delay.
Come a little closer.
All right.
Stay with me forever. Come a little closer.
Some
Stay with
reverb,
me forever.
some plate verb, right?
Come a little closer.
All right. So,
Stay with me forever.
all right. So it's a sharp tail end. So it have a nice delay trail effect there, which works in the mix. As you can listen everything now.
Walk through that door. Come a little closer. Let me feel the beating of your heart. Stay with me forever and tell me you will never part. No. Come a little closer, girl. I'll keep you ever near. Stay with me forever, girl. I'll take you there. For one moment, I thought love was gone.
All right. Go again.
Walk through that door. Come a little closer. Let me feel the beating of your heart. Stay with me forever and tell me you will never part. No. Come a little closer, girl. I'll keep you ever near.
All right. That's Pro Tools again. All right. Right. So, I'm limited with tracks, so I didn't bother to process everything independently. As I said, I like to do that because I like to have everything distinctly set, right? But I wasn't given the flexibility because of Pro Tools, so I found a way just to work around that, even though I would typically use a bus, but not to compress everything, right? By the way, I did some use the clip gain so the compressor would work comfortably for all of those, right? So what I meant was we would go in and I would have stuff that some part would be extra loud. So don't let that be a problem to you, because the compressor is not magic. So you wouldn't have to use a compressor to do all of that work, right? As a compressor would sound like it's stifling the whole thing, or pushing too much. So what I would do is go in, like, for example, this is too soft, and this is something that you always do, right? Whether you have the flexibility or not. If it's too soft, you push it up, right? And you don't want it to sound too robotic, so you have to be careful as well. Or if it's too loud, you pull it down, right? So in order to have the compressor work smoothly with each transient, right? So that's another way of working with it, but pretty much similar in many cases, right? and I have the male vocals over here, and I pretty much did the same thing, so I wouldn't even bother to go over with you. The only thing that the male vocal had a lot of um, siblings, as you would say, and if you see, I even pull it down a lot, and yet still.
Come a little closer, let me feel the beating of your heart. Stay.
Alright, that's Pro Tools time again. Alright. Alright. Alright, so we would go.
Come a little closer.
Alright.
Stay with me forever.
So that's the male side of it, right? So I use a de-esser and I pull it down a lot. And it's extreme, right? But it's a lot of peaking in it. So I pull it down a lot, and it's, if you realize, it's a lot of vocals in this. Basically about eight of them, 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. So it wouldn't be the same as one, right? So it's not extreme, but it's what works, right? So that's how I go about doing this, and I'm still working on the levels, fading and all that, and lead vocals. So I'm just sitting around listening now, being my own critique, and figure out what to enhance, what not to enhance, what to pull down, what to push up, right? I'm still in that process, right? I just take the opportunity to show you guys what I'm doing before I do what I always did. Alright? Anyway, this is how both of them sound together.
Come a little closer.
Right.
Stay with me forever.
Alright. Yeah, lot of echo. Yeah. Always needed in reggae, right? Yeah, a lot of echoes, delays and stuff. Alright, so
Come a
how about
little
this in the mix?
closer. Let me feel the beating of your heart. Stay with me forever.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what Pro Tools is doing to me, people. So take heed, I warn you, right?
Come a little closer.
Okay. It's not letting up this time. Right? Pro Tools are one of the biggest con. Look at this, at what is taking place. This is not what it's actually reading. Right? This is not what it's not accurate. Right? I don't know what they did, but this is worse than Pro Tools 8. I upgraded from Pro Tools 8, and Pro Tools 8 is much more flexible than this thing. I work in larger session in Pro Tools 8, and this Pro Tools 11 is supposed to be going easy on the CPU, right, and the memory, and evidently, right, that's it again. It's crashing repeatedly, right? And Avid is the worst customer support ever. You cannot get to those guys unless you pay. You pay Avid. Imagine you after spending so much money, right? I have to be going through all of this. It shouldn't be, you know.
Closer, baby. Ooh, stay with me, yeah. Need you closer. Won't you stay with me? Need you closer. Won't you stay with me? Stay with me, yeah. Need you closer. Please don't leave me, baby. No. Need you closer, baby. I need you, baby. I need you, baby. I'm on my knees.
Look at this. So, you know, but you still have to work around it. As I say, you have to eat, right? Yeah, we have to live. So I have to find a way and work around all this madness with Avid. I don't have the time to go behind them, you know, for something. Everyone, you see, it peaked up. It didn't show that it was all the way up here, but when it crashes, it go 100%, right? Which means this thing is not accurate. Maybe something Avid did to trick us. That's all I could put it, to trick us, maybe this reading right now is probably is at 98 or something up there, but it's bouncing around here. This is not accurate, totally not accurate, right? Because every time it crashes, this is where the meters are. So I'm thinking that this is fake and the true reading is not visible, but it's somewhere up here, right? If anybody know how to fix or resolve this issue, please hit me up, right? Anyway, I think that's it for another video. So not rocket science thing, no rocket science thing, people, right? They use your ears and listen, right? I'm still mixing this thing to get it out of here, right? As you can hear, a lot of instruments need pulling down. For example, this solo guitar here, but I'm just kicking back and checking out what's going on and have my thing ready. All right. So anyway, enough respect. Big up to all the people. By the way, this rhythm is called manipulation. Manipulation, I think. Yeah. It's on the website. So for those of you who want to use this rhythm, it's available there on the website, so you guys could have it, right? Yeah, I think the name of it is manipulation. Seeing? All right. So enough respect. Remember www.smalaxemp.com. That's the website. Check it out. It should be on the screen. One love, people. I love bless. All right.
From top. They say that a promise is a comfort to a fool. They also say that there's a thin line between love and hate. But I will never want you to cross that line that goes from love to hate.